Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Yep, it's that time again. And this is going to be a review of all the SE lightsabers that I have. And basically what SE sabers are, that means they only have like a single button to power them, rather than the standard control box, which they always have. And so far I have like, hold on, let me count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 SE lightsabers. So I'm gonna go from the oldest to the newest. So 3 of them are neopixels and the rest are RGB baselit sabers. And yes, I had to take all the blades out so I can just show you the hilts and what kind of they are. And so starting off with the first one, which is obviously a xenopixel or neopixel, whichever you want to call it. And it's this one, the Luke Skywalker SE Return of the Jedi lightsaber. It's the Return of the Jedi design. And it's similar to the one Obi-Wan has. Both of these are xenopixels. This one's a standard xenopixel, and this one is an upgraded xenopixel with more cooler effects and blade styles and all that. And the style of these hilts is called the thin neck. So you can see that right there is the neck of the saber, and they got the grips. Right here is where you would hold the saber, where you could grip it and do tricks, twirl it. And this one has more clearer grip strips, whatever you want to call them. And that's where you grip them at, and you can do twirls, spins, basically anything. I don't know. So this one is Luke Skywalker's, this one's Obi-Wan's. I always found it super cool how Luke and Obi-Wan have similar lightsabers. Hello. And moving on from these two, set these aside. Hold on, let me get a sip of my drink over here that's off camera. And now, the first RGB saber that I have, and it's this one. This was the first RGB saber I have. It's also SE. And this one is, the pommel on this one is supposed to resemble either Luke's first lightsaber or Rey's first lightsaber in The Force Awakens and all that. And you can see it's got these little silver divots in it, like it was seen on Luke's first lightsaber and Rey's when they first used Anakin's saber. And this one, following this one, what about Anakin? Well, guess what? You're about to see it. The Youngling Slayer 9000 itself. Anakin's Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith RGB SE lightsaber. And the buttons right over here. It doesn't have a blade in it, so I'm sorry about that. Come on, turn off. There we go. Did I make these lightsabers? No. No, I did not make these. These are made by different companies like Xenopixel. The first two I showed were Obi-Wan's and Luke's. The next one, the third one was this one. And this is the fourth one, the RGB, Anakin Skywalker, obviously. And the next one, this one is the cross-guard one. And it's none other than Kylo Ren's. Get a good look at it. It's got that red wire. you pull it out and unscrew the bottom to get to the charging port and the chassis. And I like the crossguard designs because they have 3 blades on one tall one at the top and 2 Shoto blades on the side. And after that one, another Neopixel, and it's the Darth Vader one from the episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. And it looks very similar to Anakin Skywalker's Padawan lightsaber from Attack of the Clones. You can tell because it has the same slanted emitter and the same kind of pummel. I stopped using this one and the Kylo Ren one because the speakers were ending up blowing out and going all crackly and all that. Okay, and this one, following Darth Vader, ooh, this one is the crown jewel in my opinion. The 2 Darth Maul saber staff. And yes, they do screw together and apart, so you can use one half, or you can just use them both together in the double-bladed saber. Why do the Anakin one and the Darth Vader one look so similar? Well, basically, when Darth Vader became the Sith apprentice of Darth Sidious, I think. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not very good with Star Wars lore, but I do know that Anakin's Padawan saber and Darth Vader's first lightsaber are very similar because they have the slanted emitter and the similar kind of pummel. And so yeah, you can screw this one together and make it double-bladed. And I put them both in the same font on the Star Killer font. And of course I set them to red because Darth Maul's lightsaber, why did I say walls? Okay. Okay. Darth Maul's saber staff is really cool. And I also have the chargers for each of them, and they're all off camera. Ooh, geez. Yep, these lightsabers are amazing. No, I don't think these ones are motion censored. Only the Neopixel and Xenopixel sabers are like that. But Darth Vader and Obi-Wan, Luke. So there's Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker. This one, which is either Luke's or Rey's first lightsaber, the Kylo Ren, and the Darth Maul. And together, all of these are my SE lightsabers. So, wow, I never knew I had so many lightsabers. And tomorrow is the first day of October, Halloween. And around that time, we will start putting out these Halloween decorations like this one. Let me move the lightsabers real quick. I know some of you have seen this before on one of those Halloween YouTuber channels. Let me move these. I know this is not Star Wars related, but I just want to show you real quick. This. It's made by, it's made by Jemmy, and this is the animated Jemmy Beware rock or sign, whatever it is. And it's got like a motion sensor right here and a button. And how much do all the lightsabers cost? I know this is not Star Wars related, but I just want to show you real quick what this thing does. It says beware, but I don't know if you can see it. I'm on my version. It's backwards. But anyway, let me show you what it does. Press the button up here. Yep. In my opinion, all the lightsabers I have were just a little over $100 or something. So far, all of them I've gotten were from Amazon. And, yep. Tomorrow is the first day of October, the Halloween season, and we start putting these out, the Halloween decorations. I like this one. What is Halloween? Basically, Halloween is the day at the very end of October on the 31st, where kids will dress up and they go trick-or-treating. And I've done it before many times. First time, I think I dressed up as Thomas the Tank Engine, and last Halloween I dressed up as Anakin Skywalker. And you should have seen me when I dressed up as Michael Jackson and Boy George from Culture Club. I was a fan of their music. And we had decorations like these, skeletons, and lots of decorations that made noise. Well, back in the day, skeletons were very good Halloween decorations, and I've been to Spirit Halloween before, and they had a lot of neat animatronics for Halloween. They had like Menacing Molly, they had the Rocking Horse doll, and yep, Halloween is my favorite time of year besides Christmas. But anyway, if you want to see more Star Wars content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more content. And hopefully, I get to make more in the future. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram for the same content on those platforms too. And I'll see you all next time in a new video. But until then, goodbye for now. Hold on. I should have done the outro after I set down all these lightsabers. So I gotta set them all down. Okay, anyways. Yep. So, tomorrow's the first day of October, the Halloween month. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.